Welcome to the weekend, everybody. These may not be the teams we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. Edwards with it. Dort covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Here is Edwards after Oklahoma City gets the three. Outside, Towns. Now, here's McDaniels. Defended by Dort. 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker. Out to Edwards. Goes up again. And he sinks the layup.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Giddey with the drive. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Going inside, Holmgren wide open. Second shot opportunity. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Edwards drives in, can't cash in from close range. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And here is McDaniel.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. For 3, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. That brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. .146 left to play in the first. For 3, Edwards. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. It's stolen by Edwards. Driving to the basket. And he converts the layup.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Fires the 3. The shot missing. The Thunder with the lead. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Towns wide open and too long on the shot.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren in the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Towns for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 7 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Wiggins. And it's Pokusevski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
From deep, Moore. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The pass to Joe. He dishes it to Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Milton. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
They set the screen. He takes it in. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Milton's got his second basket of the game.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
This is it to Pokusevski. Here's Joe, defended by Gobert. There's the 3. Pass to Joe. Launches a 3. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Oklahoma City's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And it's Pokuševski, top of the key. Pass to Joe. Puts up a 3. Tries again. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokuševski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Brown outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Here's Pokuševski. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Pokuševski's got 6 points.
Well, Pokuševski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
1:03 left in the first half of the game. Gobert banked in off the glass. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
54 seconds left now here in the second. And the pass to Pokuševski. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this will be more and more a part of his game, the more efficient he gets. Pokuševski, a big who can shoot it.
There's Brown with the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Pokuševski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 3. Brown outside. Passes it to McLaughlin. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Driving the lane. Here's Joe. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
It's good from long range.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Back to McDaniels. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Edwards looking it over for the tie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. Reed gets the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Giddey. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Yep, that one goes. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Williams, that's good.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
The pass to Alexander Walker. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Dishes it to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots it. Gets an open look and hits. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Shots good by Alexander Walker. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And
The previous play is under review.
officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got it.
After the review, the
overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Williams is out there with Pokuševski. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Micic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Pokuševski with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. A three-pointer is right on target.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Lets it go with a 3. Pokuševski grabs the miss. Pokuševski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Joe passes to Pokuševski. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Gobert. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert sees the lane and shows you I can put it on the deck and score.
There's the pick. Pass to Pokuševski. Traps in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Brown wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't.
Oh!
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Dort. There's the triple. And the Thunder, another 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Edwards can't hit.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Pass to Reed. Second chance shot. And he swishes it right through.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Holmgren with a screen on it. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 9.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's the pass to Alexander Walker. Fires the three. Dort grabs the miss. And here are the Thunder now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
And they recover it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Puts up a deep three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they
Tonight in our matchup, Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
That one's good for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit. For finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Holmgren finds Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive board.
Yeah, that's all Giddey, just outsmarting and getting himself in position.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Siakam with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Siakam. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them. BA, when are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. Curious about when that time is.
Barnes, it's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams on the wing, down low. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking to the inside. Outside for Dort. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go.
In that Dort's game, he's outside to knock down some threes.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Anunoby for 3. And he buries his first look.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Pirtle. And it's Holmgren missing. Toronto trailing. Outside Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Back to Siakam. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Defense not able to keep up as Giddey throws them off with that clever move.
And here's Schroeder outside. Dort grabs the miss. Many people were disappointed that Chet Holmgren lost his rookie year to injury, Brent.
Well, none more so than Chet Holmgren, who's an incredible competitor, but all of the talk is the anticipation around him coming back more well-built, more skilled, and ready for the league in what it has to offer a big man.
The 3 from Barnes. It doesn't go for him. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Outside Schroeder. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Dort. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Deflected.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Oh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Here's Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Pokusevski. 1 second left. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Gary Trent. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Thaddeus Young, and it's Dick in at the 1. Here's the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And Poku, with the processing speed, just got rid of that one quick.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Joe, the pass to Pokusevski. High arcing shot, and it's Toronto with a rebound. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. From downtown, and the Raptors miss again. Oklahoma City has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. He takes it in. Here's Joe, guarded by Young. Back to Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes? Poku from distance.
Pass to Boucher. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Pokusevski. Fires the 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Picked by Pokusevski. Over Boucher. Offline from the top of the key.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Trent, the pass to Dick. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, BA. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers, in this league has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
McDaniels from long range drills it from deep. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Joe, guarded by Trent. Now here's Pokusevski. He's got 5.
And the coaching staff loving Poku playing big.
1:36 left in the first half of this game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Outside for Boucher. Pass to Dick. Clock at 6. Boucher on the screen. Driving inside. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got his first 2 points.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Okashevsky with it. Lets it go from deep. That one no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Dick, the pass to Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. The three from Barnes, and it's Kitty with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. The three is up. Outside Anunoby. Misses the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Aleksej Pokusevski.
Yeah, his stats may not jump out at you, but that's not the whole story.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Toronto calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Raptors making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Anunoby lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
It's Barnes on the wing. Dort defending. Outside Anunoby. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Siakam. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. So it's the Thunder now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Williams Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Right side Barnes. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Anunoby. Giddey defends. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Shooting for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over from deep three-point land. Berno grabs a miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Anunoby for 3. Kept alive. Now McDaniels. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And again, Toronto no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's Giddey on the wing. Puts up a 3. Up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anunoby for 3. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 12.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Siakam with a screen on Dort. The 3 from Barnes. Good work defensively by Dort. It'll count. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at center.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Joe, the pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Joe. Outside, Williams to the left wing. Here's Joe. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, Minimize your mistakes and take good shots. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Anunoby. Pirtle finds Barnes. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Pokashevsky. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder passes to Boucher. Now Schroeder. This one for three. Joe grabs the miss. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So much speed from Shea. Used it there to get by the defense.
And here's Schroeder outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And here's Schroeder outside. And the Raptors get it back. Anunoby. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
Basket's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Williams in the post. Working on Siakam. Wiggins from long range. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Barnes. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Anunoby for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wiggins. 1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
McDaniels is checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Anunoby. Here's Pokashevsky. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. Got a hand on it.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Holmgren. Shoots over Schroeder. Rebound by the Raptors. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. target with the shot. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
joining us here on 2K Sport. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game. Focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. From downtown, and it's Towns missing. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. That one goes in. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
The pass to Alexander Walker. They double him with Siakam. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, the screen to the inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll. It shows good finishing ability on the move.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Down low. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
On the wing, Anunoby. And that'll... be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Has to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. He dishes it to Towns. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Birtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Schroeder looking around. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Passes to Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Alexander Walker. Good on the three-point shot. Alexander Walker's got 7. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And it's Schroeder missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Anunoby. Buries it down low. He's got 5.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
To the left wing. The tray. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder kicks to Pirtle. Siakam against Edwards. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Towns with the defensive effort. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. It's Boucher out there with Young. Then there's Dick. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Pass to Minot. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Reed over Trent. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Jake with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Boucher. Another shot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Down kicks to Reed. Hilton the pass to Reed. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Dick. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Anderson dishes to Brown. Into the lane. The kick out to Anderson. A miss that time would have put him up. Raptors with the lead. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Toronto leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Brown, and Young slams it home.
And that's what makes Young so dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, his ability to cut in off the bounce and finish through contact, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the Raptors also making a change. Porter's checked in. Towns wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 7 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Porter outside. Good on the triple. Porter's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Such a confident player. The defense has to respect Porter's ability to deliver the payback three.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. He gets it in there. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Right side, Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Boucher with a screen on Edwards. Porter passes to Boucher. Towns with the steal. Porter against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Porter. To the middle. Edwards finds Gobert. A kick out to Towns. They get it back. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot. McDaniels got 5 points so far. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Trent kicks to McDaniels. Trent outside. Here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Towns against Schroeder. And that one, good. Towns has got 9 points.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Siakam screen on Edwards. Here's Schroeder. And the Raptors miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A nice shot by McDaniels.
I That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Inside. And here's the fast break for the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Shooter kicks to Siakam. Will it go? Here's the drive. And Siakam throws it down.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Towns for three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Back to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Raptors trail by 7. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Edwards drawing the double team. And it's Towns penetrating. Rebound by the Raptors. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 ball is good. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Towns goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just 4 to shoot. The second chance effort. Here's Poeltl, and another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Poeltl's got his second bucket of the night.
And Poeltl has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Raptors trail by 3. Poeltl with a screen on Milton. Here's Schroeder. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Minot. No scoring in this one. Takes it off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Milton. Good D by Siakam. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he hits both. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Here's Reed. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. They get the rebound. It's tipped. On the wing, Anunoby.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Raptors shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Toronto. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Achua in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Anunoby. Edwards defending. Barnes looking around. To the paint. Here's Achua. Kicks it out to Siakam. Tries again.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The first free throw is good. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring, Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Schroeder kicks to Barnes. And Siakam has it in the corner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Takes the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Barnes finds Siakam. Achua, the pass to Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 2. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Passes it to Towns. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Siakam inside. Towns on him to the inside. The kick out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. The drive by Siakam.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native.
Left side, Towns. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Anunoby, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Schroeder outside. 1:22 left to play here in the 4th. Offensive rebound. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Second shot opportunity. The shot from the low post is good. 9 points for Siakam.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with 0 fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Floats one. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's the pass to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Outside, Towns. Elbow shot. It's good.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Barnes outside. Pass to Siakam. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Knocks it loose. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Target Center, back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And here's Trent outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Trent outside. Siakam a screen on Edwards. Inside. Siakam misses. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And here's Trent outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when Hurdle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. It's stolen by Edwards. Shot from the wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Puts up a deep 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McDaniels trains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Edwards drives in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Trent outside. Offensive rebound. Hurdle. Nifty move. Yes!
In these types of situations, this team turns to Hurdle. he's more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
Outside, Towns. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Count it!
Big time delivery. Go, go, go Bear.
Here's Toronto. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Trent. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Can't cash in. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined. Hello, basketball fans. Doris, looks like the matchup in the middle tonight will be one to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. In at forward, it's Dorian Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. And there's the drive. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
That one drops for him.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Towns up top. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Fires the three. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Williams from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Goes up on the baseline. The Thunder pull it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Fires in the triple.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
Towns outside. Lets it fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket on the night. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Off target from the wing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
And Edwards, here we go. Rejected by Holmgren. They get it back. Towns down low. Working on Williams. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Timberwolves trail. But Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ann.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Over to the left wing. Towns down low. Williams defending. Towns can't get it to go.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's good. 2 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Towns. Count that bucket.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Williams, a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Trey Mann, and it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Wiggins for 3, sinks the tray. Wiggins got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside, Anderson. Takes the 3. Joe grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, BA, there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Knocks down the long J.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Reed passes to Brown. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple. Brown's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Anderson inside. He's against Jang. Anderson passes to Brown. to the middle. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. 7 points in the game.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Joe misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Brown against Wiggins. Reed passes to Milton. Here's Minot. Oh, from deep. They get it again. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Jang. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Stolen by Anderson. It's a one-on-one situation. Minot can't get it to go. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Hits the three-pointer.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Now Milton. No points so far. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. 58 seconds left in the second period. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Joe. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Tips it up. The kick out to Milton from the arc. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Jang to the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And the basket by Joe. Joe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Milton. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, boys?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against. What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
And stolen by Williams. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Edwards. Towns outside. The kick out to Edwards. They get the rebound. And another shot. He can't get it to go. And Williams has got the ball here for OKC. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Williams defending. Towns for 3. On the wing, Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. What a terrific move that is. 18 points for him.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Towns for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Towns up top. Launches it. The putback. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. To halt the run. Another miss by Minnesota.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 25. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves shooting a low 26% from the field. Here's Gobert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Edwards. Holmgren with the block.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Here's Minnesota. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now here's Reed. And the layup falls. Reed's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Jang. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. And it's Williams in at center. Now here's Brown. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Oklahoma City shooting 55% for the game so far. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Joe. Let's go with a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And he lobs it up. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Towns can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's McDaniels. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Pass to Holmgren. A deep three. Alexander Walker grabs a board. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Down low. Back to Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Gets the 3 to fall.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. Looking to get it going. And he takes it up and lays it in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Towns. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fast break, Minnesota. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Towns. Holmgren with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Some room here for Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin.
athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle.
Scotty Barnes is looking good from the midi.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam's shot is off.
There was a mix. Up defensively, left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
First game foul.
Here's Toronto now. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
On the wing, Anunoby, defended by Dort. Tries it from 19. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Driving in, Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's knocked loose. Now Schroeder, Barnes outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The layup missed.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Anunoby, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Toronto, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Schroeder kicks to Siakam. Here's Barnes. Over Williams. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Siakam.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Hurdle with a screen on Giddey. Anunoby has the open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 2.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Barnes passes to Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent. This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. The shot from 20 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's good on the putback.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Kicks it to Pirtle. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Siakam inside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint, not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Passes it to Anunoby. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Knifing his way to the rack. Anunoby is so explosive at times on offense.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Chris Boucher. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Jalen McDaniel. And it's Achua in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Pokusevski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors leading by 6. Outside Porter. They set the pick. Okushevsky with the ball. Over Boucher. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
They get it again. Achua kicks to McDaniels. Now the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Boucher's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. There's Porter with the three. A new 14 for the Raptors.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
That's why you stick with it and play through the whistle. Gary not taking the contact for granted.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Porter passes to McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The free throw drops for McDaniel. Both shots good from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Micic. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Pokusevski, and he jams it with authority.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's Trent. He has 5. Driving inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burn.
Joe passes to Pokusevski. Clock at 6. Here's Micic. At 3 off the mark. Raptors leading by 9. Trent outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Trent's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Pokusevski, the pass to Joe. Here's Micic. Pass to Pokusevski. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Passes to Micic. For 3. It's hauled in by Achua. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-5 run. From deep, Trent. Achua, the pass to Boucher. The kick out to Porter. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%. So good at the rim, a slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Trent finds Porter. That's tipped, and so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post-pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The desire to finish, Shea has that in his DNA.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening. Now here's Schroeder, still scoreless. He kicks it to Barnes. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Here's Schroeder. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Giddey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Giddey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Quick thinking on defense from Scotty Barnes. What a nice play.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep going.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Count it, good. Holmgren's got 7.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Bertle, the pass to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Anunoby. Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Barnes going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Good eyes. Bertle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Back to Barnes. Siakam, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Drills it from outside. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
There's Dennis Schroeder doing it off the catch. He's got a lot of talent and still some untapped upside.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Siakam up top. He's guarded by Williams. And finished off by Siakam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Here's Dort. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors leading by 11. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Gary Trent. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside, Dort sinks the triple.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Siakam inside. He's guarded by Williams. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Snatched away. And here's the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Toronto shooting at 51%. Really solid. Got a piece of it. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Toronto.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Count the basket.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Trent against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Micic, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors leading by 8. Trent has a 2-pointer. Achua kicks to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Siakam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Micic. Outside, Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look at these numbers. There's a reason SGA is one of the best guards in the NBA right now.
And here's Trent outside. Here's Achua. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Raptors with the lead. For the 3. Here's Anunoby. And the shot is good.
Inside, OG gets assertive and gets through the defense.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. That bucket in no time at all. Dort's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder. Raptors leading by 8. Trent outside. They set the pick. Pass to Siakam. Over Williams. Siakam's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Pokusevski. The putback. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Siakam kicks to Achua from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. The dunk by Achua.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder.
He is long for a guard. 6'6". SGA is tough to handle down low.
Trent, left side. To the inside. Siakam's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Such a wide open look. Dort's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And good that time.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Intercepted.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Micic. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Siakam passes to McDaniels. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Achua. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final.
they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
And stolen by Edwards. Conley with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's McDaniels. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starting. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Towns to the paint. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Trent against Conley. Trent outside to the inside. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
From deep, Conley. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Edwards with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Gobert passes to Towns. McDaniels from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels got 5.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Trent from long range. With the putback, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Towns. From outside the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Trent finds Pirtle. Anunoby against Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Outside Barnes. Pure from 3-point range.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Towns outside. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Here's Anunoby. Jams it in off the great move.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Now here's Towns. 10 points for him. It's tipped. Here's McDaniels. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Anunoby against Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Toronto, OG.
And it's tied up with that one.
productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Trent against Conley. Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota. Siakam outside. From deep. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his third assist of the night.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for Toronto. 8 points in the court. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
Now here's Anderson for three. They get it back. Pass to McLaughlin. Another shot. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Boucher outside. McDaniels with it. Back to Boucher. Stolen by Anderson. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Outside Schroeder. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Anderson with a screen on Porter. Pass to Anderson. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. No good on the three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
McDaniels, that's good.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Kick out to Brown. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Schroeder. There's the triple. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. Brad, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Schroeder. Here's Alexander Walker. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Toronto with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. McDaniels. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Conley against Schroeder. Towns outside. Fires for three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try it.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels from long range. They get it back. Towns outside. Fires from deep. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Porter. The 3. Boucher with it. Still no points. Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the second period. Here's Schroeder. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside Conley. Pirtle against Gobert. Here's Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Now here's Anunoby. 11 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Trent against Conley. And it's Trent penetrating. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Here's Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Raptors.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves trail. Towns a screen on Trent. Towns outside. From deep. On the take, and it's Towns with the power finish.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Achua with a screen on Conley. Trent from long range. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 6.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Inside, here's Achua. Count that one. He's got 6.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Conley against Trent. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Edwards with a drive for the lead. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Conley's got 12 points now in the quarter. Anunoby against Edwards. Here's Trent. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
From downtown, that's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Really left him alone that time. Towns has got 23.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
Now here's Trent. Siakam the screen. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Anunoby. That one's good from the corner. He's got 19.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for Toronto. He dropped 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Tony Brown. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Anderson in at the 4-man position. Now here's Anderson. And it's McLaughlin missing. Puts up a deep 3. And the Raptors another 3.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Trent. Reid for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Anunoby. And the basket is good. Anunoby's got 27 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Achua. Anunoby can't get it to go. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Outside Barnes. Minnesota with a rebound. On the break for three, Conley. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Anunoby going inside. It's good. Anunoby's got 10 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Conley. Blocked! Trent from long range knocks down the triple. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Trent against Conley. Second chance effort. Gobert passes to Edwards. Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Siakam for three, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done, and it's good for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Trent, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Siakam. Takes a three.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. That one falls.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Anunoby on the wing, guarded by Edwards. And there it is for him. Anunoby's got 31.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Raptors.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for OG Anunoby.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And the Raptors miss again. And here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. Off target. So it's Toronto picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.